So hello guys, and welcome to another video. And today, Nintendo just put a few really exciting games on Nintendo Switch Online. Sometimes these updates can be hit or miss, but these two games in particular are things that I've been wanting for quite a while. And there's also another game on the Game Boy service as well that I'll check out. But Nintendo has been adding a lot of Japanese exclusive games on the service. Like as we could see here, kind of scrolling down through here, there's a lot of like Famicom games and things. But I was surprised that they didn't do these two already, since these are like some of the most iconic Japanese exclusive NES games or Famicom games, aside from like Lost Levels and different things like that. Like in terms of like original IPs, these are pretty iconic. So the first one here that we'll look at is the mysterious Marusame Castle. I've said on the channel multiple times that I've been wanting this game to get a re-release on Switch. It actually got re-released for the first time in North America on the 3DS with the Virtual Console, but I was pretty surprised that this wasn't on the Switch. Even on the Japanese service, it wasn't on there. So it's cool to see that it's finally on here. And it's a pretty fun game. Basically, it's kind of like the sister game to The Legend of Zelda, but it's like more action-based, but it is kind of built in like a similar engine. But it's a really cool game. I would say it's definitely one of the best like action/action adventure games on the NES, or I guess the Famicom as well. It's actually a little difficult, but I think it holds up pretty well. The controls are really good for the Famicom. And yeah, a lot of the sound effects here were also in Zelda, and some of them were eventually carried over to Mario 3. But yeah, this game was referenced in quite a lot of other Nintendo games, so I was surprised that it wasn't here yet. Like, it's referenced in Mario Maker 2, Smash Bros, Nintendo Land. Like, there's a whole mini-game in Nintendo Land based around Marusame Castle. I think there was also, like, some kind of collab with, like, Dynasty Warriors or Samurai Warriors, one of those games on the Wii. They had, like, a mode based on this game. But yeah, this is really good. It definitely aged pretty well compared to a lot of, like I said, like a lot of NES and Famicom games. It's a little difficult, like I said, but it's like the good kind of difficult. It's not like where you feel like you're not really in control of your character like a lot of NES games. It actually feels rewarding to kind of go through these levels and everything. But yeah, I definitely recommend checking this out. If you were always intrigued by that random character that they put in Mario Maker 2, or also the assist trophy in Smash. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next game here, Devil World. So yeah, this was actually made by Miyamoto. It has some similarities to Pac-Man. I think the Meech made a video about this. And I think the character here that you play as actually inspired Yoshi, I believe. But it's kind of like a oh yeah, that sound effect is kind of similar to Yoshi. But yeah, this is the first time I've played the game, so kind of have to learn the controls and everything. But yeah, there are some similarities to Pac-Man here, but yeah, this is pretty fun. I'm surprised that this hasn't been re-released in North America yet, or released at all in North America. I know the reason why it hasn't been released originally in North America is because of like the religious theming, and kind of the fact that it's like alluding to different things, but it is pretty cool. And yeah, I think it kind of the character here kind of inspired Yoshi because of like the sound effect. But yeah, this is pretty good. This is actually like referenced in quite a lot of other Nintendo games as well, like in Smash. Um they have like the assist trophy. And then WarioWare also has like a few micro games based on this game. Yeah, this is a pretty fun game. It's great that it's finally accessible, like outside of Japan and everything. I'm not sure if this was released in Europe or not. I just know for sure that it wasn't released in North America. Okay, so yeah, let's move on to the Game Boy library. So in the Game Boy library here, we have Castlevania Legends. I'm kind of surprised that we haven't gotten like something like Mario Land 1 or any of the other Wario Land games yet. But at least this is one that isn't Quest for Camelot. At least it actually looks good. I'm not sure um like how most people feel about this game, but from what I've seen so far, it does look like a pretty solid game. Like, it is a Castlevania game and everything. There's not really many other Castlevania games on, Nintendo Switch Online. I'm not sure if there's any on the Genesis library, but, the NES library, the reason they aren't on there is because of the collections that they've released on the eShop. So, but it is cool to have, like, at least one on the, Nintendo Switch Online. And yeah, this seems pretty solid so far. I do wish we got more Game Boy games, but I mean, I can't complain too much due to the fact that we got Devil World and Marusame Castle on this update, so at least we got a few like really interesting things here. But yeah, this is a notable third-party game, so I do feel like it is a solid inclusion here. It's not like a licensed game or anything. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server and Twitter if you want to. Goodbye.